get people to buy. All right. Now, the first type of video I'm talking about is technically called screen capture video. What you'll do is you'll use software that can capture anything you can display on your computer screen. The viewer will hear you talking unless you create everything and then hire somebody to do the talking, but you don't need to do that. And by the way, when you hear a voice, but you see the graphics or video playing, that's called voiceover. And basically, what I'm suggesting is that you display stuff on your computer screen and talk about what the viewer is seeing. That's voiceover. They don't see you, but they see what you have on the screen and they hear you talking about it. So, for those of you that don't know what voiceover is, that's what it is. Now, I do this quite frequently when I'm selling an affiliate product. Maybe I like a piece of software. So I do a screen capture video where I'm teaching people how to use it and telling them the great benefits they would get if they used the software. And the thing is, they can't get all those great benefits unless they buy the software. And naturally, it's going to be through my affiliate link, and then I get paid. Another way to do screen capture is to display pictures and graphics of what you're talking about. You can use some stock photos, but don't overdo it. People don't really like stock photos that much anymore. And but if you do need to get some graphics and stock photos, yes, you can still use them, but just don't overdo it. I covered great places to get free graphics and photos without getting sued for copyright infringement in episode 603. So that's screwthecommute.com/603. Now, when I say don't overdo it, I mean, whenever you can use real photos of your product, and hey, maybe, if you're worried about being on video, maybe you don't mind having a flattering picture of you, which you can control which picture is shown on the video of using your product. Maybe you're okay with that. Or maybe you show pictures of your customers using the product and giving you a testimonial. And by the way, I'm covering some really cool techniques about getting testimonials in the next episode. That's going to be episode 620, so watch for that in a couple days. All right, so screen capture video can be a great way to sell things. And as I said before, I've bought and sold tons of stuff without seeing who is selling it, and my buyers didn't see me. Now, one big boo-boo mistake people make with screen capture video that'll cost you a lot of sales is using the stock small cursor that most of you use on your computer. Yeah, when you're sitting there at the computer, you can see the cursor and you know where you're trying to click, all right? But this is terrible for screen capture video. People get lost because you're clicking around and talking, and they can't follow what you're talking about because they can't see the cursor. It's so small, and it's got to go through video and through the internet and everything, and they miss it. So make sure whatever screen capture program you decide to use, that it allows you to make big, colorful cursors so people don't get lost. When I do a Camtasia, that's what I use, is Camtasia screen capture video, my cursor is a great big yellow ball that's translucent, which means people can still see through it to see what I'm clicking on. It also has a red circle around the edge of the yellow ball that flashes when I click. And then add to that a clicking noise they can hear every time I click. Guess what? People don't get lost watching my screen capture videos. See, and that's, you got to make sure your screen capture has that capability. Okay, now let's switch gears to you being on the video. Remember, I'm still not talking about what you should say. I'm going to get to that later. I just want you to see the many ways you could do these videos. One way is just to be sitting at a desk.